Winter is here, but that doesn't mean that your wardrobe has to be cold and boring. You could be walking through the streets, chic, cozy, elegant, comfortable, le style à la française, the French style, and today we're gonna talk about it. So, allons-y! In this video, I'll be sharing some winter French style tips, and I'll also give you some advice of what to do and what not to do, and perhaps some ideas for your own wardrobe so that you can stay comfortable and stylish, même en hiver, even in winter. J'espère que vous allez bien. Je me fais un petit thé, I'm making a little tea. Avant qu'on discute, right before we talk, it's the end of autumn and the beginning of winter, and so I feel like in style there are a lot of things that overlap, but it's essential to know what are the basics of a French woman's style. Ah, il est bon ce thé. For those of you who don't know me, je m'appelle Gabrielle and I usually share about ma vie à Paris, la culture française, my life in Paris, and French culture, and I also love sharing Paris hidden gems and when I travel hidden gems, but j'aime beaucoup la mode et le style. I also love style and fashion. I'm not an expert, this is all tips from me, my French friends, my upbringing, and how I've been living in Paris for 3 years now, and this is actually how I dress and what I see. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any videos. There's a philosophy behind French style, and the first point is timelessness, l'intemporalité. So that means that we're not just chasing les tendances, we're actually opting for pieces that last in time, qui durent dans le temps. Une garde-robe française n'est pas saisonnière, it's not seasonal, et on court pas après les tendances. We don't follow upon the latest trends or latest fashion things that we see. It's really pieces that last us pendant longtemps. Le deuxième, the second thing is comfort, and surtout en hiver, especially in winter, c'est super important. We need to be confortable, on doit avoir du confort. So we need to feel warm, cozy, yet polished, yet fashionable. D'être au chaud, d'avoir du confort, c'est essentiel, it's essential. And lastly, effortless style, which we've all heard about for French women. So c'est le style sans trop d'effort. So instead of overcomplicating things and putting brands over brands and mixing so many things, we really try to opt for like this effortless look that really looks like it's been put together with a bit of thought, but not overcomplicated. So here are visual examples of what the French style can be represented during autumn and during winter, and you can kind of see the things that we've just discussed, even sipping a coffee on a terrace. They're very effortless. This is to say que les Françaises, on garde souvent nos pièces préférées pendant des années. We usually often keep our favorite pieces for years. So I mentioned that I love wearing long winter coats. I keep them for years. J'ai des bottes. I have 2 pairs of boots that I've had now for 5 years and that I rewear all the time. Now let's go into our winter wardrobe must-haves, les pièces incontournables pendant l'hiver. And this is where my coats hanger vient en pratique because I'm gonna show you some of the items. I have my little audience, maybe my little puppy qui va nous regarder. And so what do we have? I would say the first, really, la chose essentielle, the essential thing to have in a winter wardrobe is to have a long winter coat. So this long winter coat, you've probably seen it in a lot of my videos, and I would say a long winter coat is absolutely essential. C'est vraiment essentiel. So I actually have 2. I have this first one, which is a navy blue, donc en bleu marine, and it's from the brand Comptoir des Cotonniers. But you know, any long winter coat that is de assez bonne qualité. Also, I try to opt for materials. French women, we usually try to opt for materials qui vont nous garder chaud, you know, that will keep us warm. So this one, yeah, it has la laine, so it has wool, il y a du polyester, but for the wool, la laine, it's 48%. So at least 50% of it. On adore porter de la laine en hiver. We like wearing wool during winter. And my other one, our style is changing, but also with the seasons changing, my skin has been getting super sensitive. You can see that I'm breaking out. So I've actually been trying to opt for something that is gentle, but still very effective. I've been using the FAQ 202 by Foreo, which is actually an at-home LED mask. So right now I'm just like putting my serum so I can show you that I can put it above it. Of course, I want to apply it on a clean makeup-free skin like just now. It actually uses 8 different wavelengths, including red light therapy and NIR, which help make my skin look smoother et plus lumineux. I really like that you can connect it to the FAQ app, and actually they have preset treatments, so they have stuff against anti-aging, anti-breakouts, et voila. And then like that, you don't have to do anything, you can do other things at the same time. It really fits into my lifestyle, so I can edit at the same time, I can be with Mei, I can read. You can use it without the app as well. And right now, it's honestly the best time to get it because actually Foreo has some really great Black Friday deals going on at the moment. I actually have a code, it's WithElle35, so you get 35% off, and that's already on things that are already in promotion. So for example, you can get up to almost 50% on things that are on the website right now. Click the link in my description, you can use my code WithElle35% and ta peau, your skin will thank you later. Now back to everything winter style. On adore porter de la laine en hiver. We like wearing wool during winter. And my other one, mon autre, c'est celle-ci. So celle-ci, vous l'avez beaucoup vue, you saw it a lot, especially if you've been on this channel for a while. I did a winter neighborhood series and I also did Christmas vlogs, et je portais tout le temps ça. You know, I either wear the one of bleu marine or I wear the beige one. I also here have a trench coat, mais ça c'est plutôt l'automne. This is more autumn, but in trench coat, any quality trench coat that is still a bit waterproof, this is an absolute essential pour l'automne et le printemps, for autumn and spring. And I think that's the cool thing about having really des pièces intemporelles is that you can wear them throughout seasons. So technically I could still wear this in winter if I layer it well and if I wear certain heat absorbing materials, so heat tech as well. And I know you're gonna say, mais les manteaux longs en laine, winter coats that are long, that are made of wool, ne sont pas donnés, et je suis d'accord, you know, they're on investment, but as I was mentioning, that we invest in pieces that we're gonna wear throughout seasons, throughout years. So this beige one that you've seen here and that you've seen in so many videos, I've actually had it for 6 years, and the navy one, I've had it for 3 years, and I wear them très souvent, like especially pendant l'hiver, je les porte tous les jours, you know, it's either one or the other. And then when it's autumn, I wear this one as well. And so I think this is really a mindset to have for everything. So even for sweaters and even for bottoms like pants and skirts, c'est des choses qu'on va porter longtemps. Next, très important, how do we stay warm? Comment on reste au chaud? So avant de mettre nos pulls, before wearing our sweaters, we wear stuff qui garde la chaleur, keeps heat. And this is not a sponsor, but this is actually really something that I've loved ever since I was a kid because I grew up in Asia. It's everything related to Uniqlo and heat tech. Honnêtement, amazing things. They make me survive every winter. Je survis tous les hivers. Et sinon, il y a aussi les hauts, the tops from Intimacy, which is also not a sponsor. I have them in a few colors. I wear them under everything. I'm wearing it under here today, and I also have it here. Et une autre chose que les Françaises, French women et les Parisiennes and Parisians we love is les cols roulés. So les cols roulés are turtlenecks. On aime bien ça parce que ça nous garde chaud et ça reste aussi assez classe, and it's quite elegant. So on a là ici un col roulé, turtleneck that's in white, and I actually have some in 2 other colors. And it's something you probably notice is that quand on aime une coupe, when we like a style, comme moi j'aime beaucoup le style de ce col roulé, we can have it dans quelques couleurs différentes. We can have it in a few colors. And that's another thing, is that the materials that it's made of sont très importants because the fact that it keeps us warm. we would rather invest in pieces like that. After talking about what we have en dessous, let's talk about what we have au-dessus. So, je pense que les Françaises, we really like cardigans, and we also really like des pulls de qualité. So we really like quality sweaters, and you know, we don't have thousands, like I think most of us would have between 5 and 10, 5 à 10, mais qu'on porte très souvent. And so this is, you know, one of my nice sweaters. So c'est un col roulé mais avec des boutons aux côtés. And here is actually a sweater that I invested in last year, que je porte très souvent aussi. So it's a very nice gradient sweater. C'est de la marque Claudie Perlot. So you've noticed that la plupart de ces marques, c'est des marques françaises. But something to know is that another way to buy cheaper is also to buy secondhand. Whether they're in vintage markets that you can have. Perhaps I can make a video about where you can go vintage shopping in Paris. If that interests you, let me know down below. And of course, there are online platforms which are amazing. You know, in France, we have so many. We have Vinted pour les vêtements, we have Facebook Marketplace, we have Le Bon Coin. And this is really where I opt to buy things, you know, whether it's furniture around here. Ce tapis est nouveau, this carpet is new. I actually got it from a French app called Choose, which actually shows a lot of French brands. But il y a plein d'options. There's so many options to buy secondhand. So if you're really eyeing a brand or eyeing a piece, make sure to see if there are other options en seconde main. It's great for your wallet and it's great pour la planète, for the planet. Maintenant pour les bas, for everything that's below. On a bien sûr le fameux jean, the famous denim, I think, that que toutes les Parisiennes et les Françaises, on aime bien porter. I personally don't wear as much jeans as I used to. I think when I was a teenager and when I was in university and when I graduated, je portais énormément de jeans. So j'en porte de temps en temps, but I don't wear them so often. I would love to be comfortable and stylish at the same time. So I actually wear often what I'm wearing right now. C'est les jupes longues midi. So in summer, I wear the ones that are actually made of cotton. And then in winter, I try to opt for the silk ones or thicker ones. So this would be a silk one, juste ici. T'as vu? En fait, c'est exactement la même. It's exactly the same one, sauf que celle-ci, c'est en noir. Et celle-ci, c'est un peu un... What color would I describe this? C'est un peu un rosé marron, kind of. Là, on a une jupe longue épaisse en olive. So this is like a very thick olive skirt. And I think they're really great parce qu'ils sont à la mode et ils sont confortables. And personally, I've always seen my grandma wear long skirts and I think that they're very timeless because I wear them today as well. And so this skirt is from la marque Damar. So Damar is also a French brand. En dessous de ces jupes, below these skirts and these pants, what do we wear? On met des collants, we wear stockings. So I think French girls, we like stockings avec des motifs. I don't know if you can see here, mais il y a un motif, c'est des motifs, c'est un collant à pois. So à pois is the polka dot ones. Et on aime bien porter ça dessous. One, because it's stylish and it looks cute, but also because it keeps us really warm. Et bien sûr, là, tu vois, c'est un collant un peu fin. It's kind of thin as a stocking. But you can get a thicker one. Tu peux en avoir un qui soit plus épais, so un qui soit opaque. You can have a stocking that's opaque and that's like much thicker and that can keep you warmer. And sometimes, quand j'ai très très froid, when I'm really really cold, I actually wear two. J'en porte deux. Mais je sais que ça sauve la vie. It saves our lives. And so now we did les hauts, les bas, and we're gonna go into the shoes. So I would say the shoes is the same thing, is that les Parisiennes et les Françaises, on adore ce qui s'appelle les bottines. So les bottines are like these type of boots, mais avec un petit talon. Personnellement, j'adore les bottes. I love boots. J'aime beaucoup les bottes plates aussi, but every time I want to dress up a little bit more, the secret is des petits talons. Opt for small heels because I've tried wearing high heels when I lived in China, when I was in Asia, and even for friends' birthdays in the past, mais honnêtement, ça fait mal aux pieds. It hurts my feet, so I want to stay elegant and I want it to last the whole day and to the evening. So les bottines, honnêtement, c'est vraiment, ça change la vie. It changed my life. And so same, you know, you don't even need to buy bottines that are very expensive. I bought these, I think, for 25 euros 2 years ago, and I wear them a lot et elles survivent bien. So you don't even need branded shoes for these. Et si tu me connais, if you know me, j'adore les baskets, and Parisians and French girls, we also wear a lot of basket, you know. It's not a basket, it's sneakers. En français, on appelle ça des baskets. So for any sort of sneakers that are, you know, a neutral color, it goes with a lot of outfits. It goes with pants, it goes with skirts, and that's the kind of the great thing I think about French style, is that you can really mix and match as you please. So for example, if you have a very like elegant sweater with a nice winter coat, but you have the basket, it kind of tones down the look to make it seem like your daily life, or you're going ahead to do lots of things. It doesn't necessarily mean you're like so fancy. I went to the US last summer, and I remember talking to some of the girls that were there, and they were always saying, why are French girls so fancy all the time? Why do they dress like they're going to a gala or they're going to a very important function? But c'est pas du tout ça. There are different ways to tone down a look, and I would say the shoes are the biggest part. So if you opt for flat shoes, if you opt for sneakers, pour des baskets, ça fait vraiment un look de tous les jours, a look for every day. And this next point is gonna be something that is quite controversial. I know some people are gonna come at me at the comments, but I am French, I'm from Lyon, and I've been living in Paris for 3 years, so I have seen people, and les bérets ne sont pas que pour les touristes. Although I have to say que les bérets, the berets that are bright red, I would say are not super Parisian. Like we opt for more neutral colors, like du beige, du bleu marine, du blanc, you know, we opt for like more neutral colors. Et même un en cuir, I even have one in leather that I bought a very long time ago. Mais j'habite en France, you know, I live in France, I'm French, and I've seen a lot of people wear berets, and it's not just for tourists. I mean, honestly, c'est vraiment quelque chose d'intemporel. It's really like a timeless piece. Et honnêtement, quand il fait moins 2 degrés, when it's negative 2 degrees outside, j'aime bien avoir un peu chaud à la tête. And I know that a lot of girls, like, they also wear like the simple, you know, beanie hats and everything, which is also very nice. And another thing that's very nice, c'est les écharpes. Like the scarves, the very like thick scarves that you've probably seen on my Instagram posts. J'adore les longues écharpes qui tiennent chaud. For me, it's such a way to describe that winter is here and that you're all cozy. And it's really like the last thing of the outfit. So after you put together your outfit, t'as ton manteau long, you have your long coat. Après, tu mets ton petit béret, et après, t'as ton écharpe. I don't know, it's just like coziness in an outfit. J'adore. What about you? Would you say you do any of these back home, or do you wear or do you style these ways? Also, let me know if on Instagram it would interest you for me to put together different looks so that you can have an idea of what ways to style different items, because this is something that I would like to do. J'adorerais partager ça. I would love to share that.
Don't be afraid to layer smartly. So layer things that really keep you warm, and then add layers as you go. And also make sure to think about your day. You know, what are you doing that day? Are you gonna be mainly outdoors, mainly at your office, mainly indoors? What are the different things you need to do that day? And so really make it that it's practical, but it's also stylish. French women, we really like to mix textures. So we like to mix le cuir leather, we like to mix denim, we like to mix la laine, wool, and kind of having all of these together really brings like a unique style that makes French women have this elegant yet classy style. Also, a lot of it is about balance. Beaucoup c'est de l'équilibre. So for example, if you have very like tight fitted clothes inside, it's nice to have something looser outer. It's all about balance. So also make sure to balance the proportions of your outfit. So for example, if you have very tight things, si t'as des choses très serrées, it's nice to have like a more loose outerwear rather than having tightness over tightness. And same with other things, same as colors, you know, rather than having like a lot of colors. Unless if you love wearing colors, I would say make sure to do so. You know, never change your own style to copy something else. I think when you listen to other people's comments and recommendations about how to style yourself, make sure it's still adapted to you and what you feel comfortable in. I think style tips are meant to complement you, they're not meant to define you. For example, I was saying earlier that I personally don't wear too much denim. I love wearing long skirts, but from time to time I do see that a nice denim outfit, ça rend bien, it looks really good, so it's nice to try. But don't wear things that you don't feel good in, because that's the most important tip that I'm gonna give you today, is that the best accessory that any woman can wear ever is confidence, la confiance en soi. So confidence, whether you're a man or a woman, I think c'est très important, because it shows the way you speak to others, la manière que tu te comportes, the way you act and the way you dress tells a lot. Il faut le faire avec de la confiance, but if you're wearing something that you feel good in, then usually if it's comfortable and practical, you will feel good about yourself. Don't wear things that decrease your confidence. Like, for example, I personally know that I've gained a bit of weight in the last few years, because when I was living in China, I was very slim. And now that I'm in France, and especially with this job, doing a lot of tastings and with a lot of great food opportunities que j'adore partager, that I love sharing, I know that I won't wear skin tight clothing. And I think I've stopped chasing after that woman that needs to be perfectly slim and have that perfect hair and perfect skin all the time. I think the most important is really to feel good in your skin. And dress in a way that you feel comfortable in. Don't make yourself do things or wear things that don't make you feel comfortable in, because that is really not the point of style and of experimenting and of finding your own style in the world. I would say this winter, dress thoughtfully. If it's something that you haven't done before, I would say dress with intention, buy with intention. It's something that's not easy, but a very great tip that saved me a lot of time in my life is actually, if I know what I'm gonna do the next day, then I'll plan my outfit the night before. And this avoids a lot of stress, a lot of hassle. If you wanna know about timeless pieces, let me know in the comments so that perhaps I could make a video on a capsule French wardrobe that could go throughout different seasons. Today's focus was more on end of autumn and winter et l'hiver, parce que l'hiver a commencé, because winter has started. But in general, I know that it's very important to have a capsule wardrobe, and that's not all over the place. There are so many websites giving so many different advice, so it's nice to have something regrouped. So this winter, dress thoughtfully, mix textures, layer elegantly, think about what you're gonna do for that day, and wear your confidence. Portez votre confiance. I think that's the biggest tip that I can give. I think throughout all my years, you know, in all my 20s, I've always been trying to chase after a certain style. And I think when you've found your style and you've experimented a bit, ça c'est le mieux. That's the best, because people also realize that this is what you feel the most comfortable in, whether you're trying to chase after seamless trends or trying to look like someone. I think être soi-même, c'est le plus important. Being yourself is the most important. C'est pas simple, but it starts by asking yourself questions about what are items that really represent me and that I would really want to wear for a long time. Perhaps I could stop buying things in smaller quantities and I could invest in one piece that's gonna last me très longtemps. It's gonna last me a while. J'espère que la vidéo vous a plu. I hope you liked the video avec Petite Mémé. I think Mémé had a fun time watching me show you guys some of the autumn winter must-haves for a French wardrobe. I do enjoy making these videos, but I love making videos about Paris. So if you want to check out the other Paris videos that I made, I linked them down below. And also let me know if you are excited as I am for Christmas and winter at Paris, because perhaps I will make videos about that. I made a lot last year, which took a lot of work, and And so I really want to see that people are looking forward to it for me to be able to put it out there. I'll probably announce it on my Instagram if you don't follow me already over there. I'll be super happy to receive a message from you saying that you love the work and love what I'm doing. And I'm always so happy to know that you guys are watching the video. So don't hesitate to tag me if you watch this video right now. Ça me rend très heureuse. It makes me very happy. But for now, we hope you're spending a really lovely day, keeping warm and perhaps staying stylish. I look forward to seeing you dans la prochaine vidéo, in the next video. Merci beaucoup et à bientôt!